Hi, this is Lorna Rasmussen, and we're live from the tropics. My tropics happens to be Costa Rica. However, I'm here to teach you how to live the life of your dreams wherever that might be by building a better business. And we're in conversation with Nancy Chaconas, who's now going to teach us how to write a desire statement. In other words, she's going to show us how we can go from a feeling of despair to a feeling of triumph. Over to you, Nancy.
And all these things I share in this little book, you can read it in about 5 minutes, but it's a workbook. It works you through writing one of these desire statements. I could, if there's time, I could give you an example.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So what you would do is you'd make a list of the things that you don't want, the contrast. And that's good because you can get that out. But again, the contrast, how long do you want to focus on that bad feeling? But use it to its advantage. And they might be, how do you feel when someone says no to your product or service? Your team quits, people don't understand you, guests aren't showing up, your representatives are dropping out, your friends let you down, you get rejected, you want to quit. Okay, those are pretty typical, I think, of a lot of people would go through those feelings. Okay, so you write those down. So you have this on a T, and on the left you have all those things listed that you don't want. And then you go through each one and you draw a line. So you don't want to feel frustrated when somebody says no, and you ask yourself the magic question. So what do you want? And then you write down on the other side, I want to feel joy upon hearing a yes. And you can almost feel the different vibration. I'm frustrated because everybody's saying no, as opposed to, I'd love the idea of feeling joy when someone says yes. Even if they haven't done that yet, your body notices the difference. And you're coming from a different place where you can do your business, from more of a place of hope to start. And then you start attracting what you want. And you go through all of those. Guests don't show up. Yeah, they show up excited with a smile. There's no balance in my life. I'm balancing my business, work, and life with ease. So you just write the opposite. That's why I'm saying you can do it in 5 minutes. When you get your list, then you move it into the statement with certain sentence stems from the beginning. And they're very specific for a very specific reason. Because remember I said, if you look in the mirror and you say, I am thin, but you're not feeling it, you're not seeing it, it's frustrating. But what about saying, I love the idea of looking thin and beautiful. I love how it feels when I think of myself as thin and beautiful. See, your subconscious can handle that. So these sentence stems are very specific because your subconscious can't say, no, you don't really believe that. For example, I love knowing. It excites me more and more. I've decided. I love the idea of. I'm excited by the thought of. So you take those sentence stems, they're all in the book, and then you finish the sentence with something in your what I do want list. And in about 15 minutes, you have a desire statement. So it could sound something like this. I love knowing that I balance my business and my life with ease and grace. It excites me to know my friends trust, love, and support me. More and more clients and recruits flow in effortlessly from known and unknown sources. I've decided I attract positive team members who are easy to coach. I love when my guests show up with excitement. I love how it feels when I hear a joyful yes. I'm excited by the thought that my dedicated team stays in the game with joy and persistence. I love seeing myself eager with confidence when I make phone calls and presentations. I love seeing myself deserving of great wealth and abundance as I empower others. So there's a big difference in my frequency, in my emotional state on the scale from that first list of the contrast. And when you get yourself in that higher level of state, then your body and mind and emotions are in a place where you can actually do your business. And I have a little intro that I coach you how to write an ending statement, but that's pretty much it. And then the last part of the book just gives you different activities that you can do to help embed that desire statement and work with it. Because doubts will come up, but then there's little activities I have for you to work through those.
Thank you so much, Nancy. That was incredible information. You can get this information and more in the book that Nancy has written, Network Marketing with Ease and Grace. Believe it or not, it's a whole workbook for you to work on the things that Nancy's been sharing with us. You can get that book from Nancy at visionmaker2012@gmail.com. And be sure to go to our Facebook page and make a comment and like our page. Go to facebook.com/yourjourney-to-success. You'll see these interviews there. Make a comment under one of those interviews. Within the next couple of days, I'll be giving away copies of Nancy's book. And thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again on some of our upcoming programs.